It's now time to introduce your student athletes from West High School.
Pleasant good evening to you and welcome into Cyprus High School for KSL Sports Rewind Region 4 coverage of high school basketball. Trevor Allen here with you. We've got the Cyprus Pirates taking on the West Panthers. For West coming in with a 5-8 overall record, but 3-1 in region play, coming off of 2 straight wins, and their most recent was a 75-41 win over the Kearns Cougars. They will start this way. Number 3, sophomore Lester Falatea. Number 11, sophomore Bobby Muhammad. Number 15, senior Elijah Albertson. Number 21, senior Matthew Fox. And number 44, sophomore Samu Takiavea. And for the Cyprus Pirates, coming in at 10-3 overall, 4-0 in region play, they will go this way. Number 1, Coley Fosta, who's a senior. Number 3, the senior Beckham Bayless. Number 15, junior Sam Ellsworth. Number 22, sophomore Alan Hajialiagic. And number 24, junior Braden Rogers. Under head coach Trey Smith, who's in his 12th season, 134 wins, 144 losses. And for the West Panthers, Mason Dupay in his second season, 12-25. This is their first year in this region now. A great story coming into this one. Mason Dupay was Trey Smith's associate head coach for 3 seasons before taking the head coaching job at West. So there's a connection there between those two guys. They've got a lot of respect for each other, except for when a Coach Trey told me as soon as they hit 620 and when he gets locked into game mode, that's when he hates him. But then after that, it's all love after that. But both teams coming in looking to get a region title. And West, their only loss in region is to Hillcrest. Cyprus has not played the Huskies yet. They will on Tuesday. But as you look at both these teams, it's a lot of scoring power. You've got 4 of the top 3-point shooters in all of 5A in Albertson and Fox for West, and Bayless and Fosta for the Pirates. West will be in their black uniforms with the red and white trim. Cyprus will come out in their white unis with the blue and white trim. And Coach Trey Smith, known for his suit game for home games, normally wears a yellow suit. He told me pregame, I got a brand new suit, and I said, are you wearing the yellow one? He said, yes, it's a new one. So he only wears those for special occasions. And you know he's got a lot of respect for Coach Dupay when that happens. So Fosta and Takiavea are in the center circle, and we're about to get underway. And West controls the tip, and the clock you see on your screen is unofficial. Sometimes we'll stop it early, start it late, things of that nature, and we'll try to keep it synced up with the clock here in the gym. Albertson, guarded by Fosta, and it's taken away. Here comes Bayless and the Pirates to Fosta, who just reached 1,000 career points this week. Hajialiagic, no good. Albertson on the rebound. And now West will set up. Fox, he'll fire for 3. That one's too strong. Bayless will control. And now Hajialiagic. This is a matchup I am intrigued to see, is Takiavea, who's only playing his second varsity game this season, had to sit out half the year after transferring from Hunter High School. Both of these bigs are sophomores, so future is bright for both of these men. Now to Rogers, take it away. Bobby Muhammad part of that. Here's Falatea. Lester will go to Takiavea, overthrows him, and it's turned over, and Fosta has it. Goes ahead to Rogers. Rogers, he'll put it up and in. Braden Rogers is on the board. Here's Falatea. Tries to go to Muhammad. And another turnover. That's back-to-back turnovers for the Panthers. Bringing pressure early. Here's Bayless, guarded by Muhammad. Muhammad, just a sophomore. Bayless is nearing the 1,000-point career mark as well. He's about 130 points off. Told me pregame that he'll probably get it in the next 6 or 7 games. Haji Aliagic from downtown, no good. And Bayless can't control the offensive board, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Panther basketball. Now here's Albertson to Fox. Tries to go into Talkiavea and went right to Haji Aliagic. Bayless from deep three, that one short. And Coach Dupay getting after his team after turning the ball over 3 straight possessions. Falatea to Muhammad. Cyprus coming, looks like in his zone, but Talkiavea, he'll go up and he's fouled. Oh, they call a travel. Coach Dupay thought it was a foul, and all of West did too, but they end up calling a travel. Bayless, kick out to Fosta for 3, in and out. Rogers tips it, and it'll go to West. 5:30 to go here in the opening quarter. 2-0. A little bit sloppy coming out of the gates. Albertson, get a screen from Talkiavea. Bayless getting called for the hold there.
Foul number 3. Second Bayless is first. First team foul on the court for the Pirates.
And that's the first personal on Bayless. And the first team foul on the Pirates. Talkiavea, one-on-one with Haji Aliagic. Kick over to Muhammad on the opposite wing for 3. In and out, and it rolls out. Haji Aliagic brings it up. He'll spin, go into the lane, and he's fouled. And that's on Falatea.
Number 3 for the Panthers, Lester Falatea, his first.
And that's his first personal.
Panthers in the corner.
And first team foul on the Panthers. On the year, Haji Aliagic averaging 13.9 points per game, 5.7 rebounds, and 4 assists as he gets the first free throw to go. Now one goes in and out. Muhammad brings it up the floor. Now to Albertson, guarded by Bayless. Now he brings it back out. Drives in to Talkiavea. Now Muhammad left open for 3. Yes! Bobby Muhammad from downtown. And we're all knotted up at 3. Now here's Ellsworth. Haji Aliagic in the corner, guarded by Talkiavea. Now to Bayless. Fosta. He'll drive, float it up, and in. Coley Fosta. His first bucket of the game. Now here's Fox the other way, and he'll go up and he's fouled. Fox will go to the line for 2. And that's on Haji Aliagic. And now for Matt Fox, he had 14 points and 7 assists in their win over Kearns on Tuesday as he hits the first free throw on the season, averaging just under 13 points per game. And he is shooting 35% from downtown. Has hit 35 threes this year. And he gets both to go. And we're knotted up again at 5 as we near the halfway point here in the first quarter. Haji Aliagic. Now here's Ellsworth in the corner for 3. Strong. That one's gathered by Lester Falatea. Now here's Muhammad. Fox thought about it. Brings it back out. Guarded by Ellsworth. Goes to Albertson. Now Fox. Guarded by Ellsworth. Falatea. He'll take it in the corner for 3, and he gets it to go. Lester Falatea. Now it's 8-5. West with their first lead of the game. Bayless guarded by Muhammad. Haji Aliagic, he'll go into the paint, lay it up and in. Caught on a screen there was Talkiavea. Good bucket there for Allen. 8-7. Here's Muhammad. Now to Albertson. He'll go to Falatea again for threes. Can he make it back-to-back? No, too strong on that one. And Bayless will control. Now Fosta, he'll fire in the corner for three, in and out. And Fox can't control it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Cyprus basketball.
New Pirate on deck number 2,
Cam Tingy will check in, and Chris Hengy come in for Braden Rogers and Sam Ellsworth for the Pirates. Here's Fosta, drives into the paint, stripped away, and it's out of bounds. It'll be West basketball. We'll be talking about tonight the relationship between Coach Dupay and Coach Smith. Was able to talk to them both pregame. And we'll talk about that throughout the night. And also some other things as both of these programs are on the rise. Muhammad backdoor to Albertson, lays it up and in. Great find there from Muhammad to Albertson. And West up by 3. Here's Fosta to Haji Aliagic. He'll go to the corner to Tingy. Back to Haji Aliagic. He'll step back for 3. Too strong. Talkiavea can't get on top of it. Haji Aliagic gets on the floor, and here's Fosta. And we'll see if they count it. I think it's on the ground. And they count the bucket. So Fosta will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Fosta on the year, averaging 20 points per game. Shooting 56% from the field, 40% from downtown. He's hit 38 threes. And he just hit the 1,000-point mark in his career on Tuesday night against West Jordan as he hits the free throw to complete the three-point play. And he's only the second Pirate in Coach Trey Smith's tenure as head coach of the Pirates to reach 1,000 career points. Fox in the corner for 3. Too strong on that one. Albertson on the rebound. Back to Fox. He'll fire again. This time good. Matt Fox from deep. Now there's Bayless. Haji Aliagic. Giant step, and he's called for carrying.
It's a carry.
But again, for Fosta hitting 1,000 points, and Coach Trey Smith told me this before the game, that the only other Pirate to do it was a kid who won Gatorade Player of the Year, Deseret News Mr. Basketball, Quentin Meza, who's on to play Division II basketball right now. As Albertson, a deep 2, puts the Panthers up by 5. Hengy, Fosta. Haji Aliagic to Tingy in the corner. Pump fake from Hengy. Now Fosta. He'll fire deep. Yes! Coley Fosta from deep. He can do that. He's done that his whole career. Albertson guarded by Bayless. Now he'll fade away for 3. In and out. And Tingy controls with 40 seconds to go. Now Falatea, he'll bring it up, looks at the clock. There's about shot clock will end up turning off. The game clock's ahead of the shot clock. So they'll hold for the last shot. Falatea guarded by Hengy. Down to 5 on the clock. Now to Muhammad for three at the horn, and no good. And that'll end the first quarter. West Panthers taking a 15-13 lead. We'll go ahead and step aside. Be back with second quarter action. You're watching Region 4 basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to Cyprus High School. As I mentioned in the first quarter, Coach Dupay was pretty much the right-hand man for Coach Smith for 3 years at Cyprus High School before he took the job at West last year. And I talked to both coaches before the game, and I just said, hey, Coach Trey, what is it about Coach Dupay that helped the program? And he just said that, you know, he's a guy that he knew when he reached out about coaching at Cyprus that he wanted to one day have his own coach his own program, and that it was just going to be for a couple of years for him to gain the experience. And he said, I tried to take as much from him as I could, and hopefully he took a little bit from me. And we'll get the other side of it from Coach Dupay here throughout the quarter. Now here's Bayless as Cyprus with the ball first. Fosta, kick out to Tingy. He'll fire for three. That one's too strong. Rebounded by Braden Rogers, and he'll put it up and in. Braden Rogers with 2 buckets. And we're all tied up at 15. Now to Fox. Now Muhammad to Falatea, wide open for three, no good. Talkiavea grabs the offensive board. And we got a jump ball, it'll be West basketball.
Alternating possession gives the ball to the Panthers. Panther ball sideline. 30 seconds on the shot clock.
With 30 seconds on the shot clock. Now here's Falatea, up, no good, grabs his own rebound. Blocked by Fosta, now Fox with it, and West controls. Falatea is gonna want that back when he watches film. .13 on the shot clock. Muhammad to Talkiavea. He'll go up, blocked by Haji Aliagic. Now he'll go up, and that one's good. And Cyprus retakes the lead. Muhammad, Falatea, Fox. And it looks like an offensive foul on Talkiavea. SMU, not sure what happened. I was watching the ball on that.
First for him and first in the quarter for the Panthers. Pirate ball baseline.
And Isolopati will check in.
Isolopati.
Played defensive end for West this year. Right now he's a Northern Arizona commit. Now here's Muhammad guarded by Bayless. Or the other way around, excuse me. Now Haji Aliagic in the corner to Tingy. Yes! Cam Tingy from downtown. And Cyprus has their biggest lead of the game to this point. Albertson with Bayless on his hip. Now to Fox in the corner for three. Short. And it's gathered by the Pirates. Haji Aliagic. Fosta wide open for three. Couldn't get that one to go. And Muhammad tracks down the rebound. Fox. Now to Albertson. Guarded by Tingy. Crossover. Up step. Dump down to Lopati. Great pass there from Albertson. And Lopati's on the board. Bayless, Haji Aliagic, no good. Braden Rogers on the offensive board, and he'll go up. Short. Haji Aliagic tries to get the put back, can't get that one to go, and Falatea is going, and West has numbers. Albertson Now here's Fox. Short corner jumper, no good. Haji Aliagic tries to bounce it off of Lopati. Now Braden Rogers is on the ground, and we've got a jump ball. Yep, they're going to call a jump ball. Alternating possession will be Cyprus basketball. There was a jump ball. Okay, they were like looking at the table, and he's pointing towards West basket, but I think he was pointing at their bench. Either way, they have it figured out, and Cyprus has the basketball. With Fosta bringing it up, guarded by Falatea. Tingy, he's blitzed, and Albertson with the run out, and he'll lay it up and in. Eli Albertson. He's the only Panther to have played against Cyprus the last time that these two teams met. Behind the back pass to Braden Rogers, he can't finish, but that was back in 2023 when Coach Dupay was on the staff for Cyprus. Eli Albertson was just a sophomore in that game. Had 11 points to lead the way for the Panthers as the Pirates picked up the win in that game in 2023 as Rogers hits the first free throw. David Garcia will come into the game, senior, number 20, and a timeout called by Coach Dupay. It's a 2-point lead. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. As I was mentioning with Coach Dupay, I got to talk to him about what coaching with Coach Smith has meant to him, and he told me it was big time for him and that he was a great mentor. Still communicates with him today. They're very close. He's also really organized. Coach Smith was, and it helped him with that. And that one of the words of advice that he got was just to be him and to make it his own, to make the program his own. And Coach Smith said that Coach Dupay has done a great job in just his second season. Won 7 games last year, but that was also in Region 6, which was the best region in the state that had 3 of the 4 semifinalists in the 5A tournament was in that region. So Highland, Olympus, Brighton, all of those programs, they were in that region, and then realignment put them in Region 4. Here's Falatea on the missed free throw. Now here's Muhammad. And taken away, and Bobby Muhammad's going to get the call. He's going to get the foul called on him.
Foul number 11, Bobby Muhammad, his first, number 3 on the Panthers in the quarter. Pirate ball sideline.
So that's number 3 on the Panthers. First foul on Muhammad. Fosta bringing it up, guarded by Falatea. Goes around a screen, he'll cross back, kick out, spin, he'll go up, and in. Haji Aliagic. Good defense there by Talkiavea, but just better offense on that play. Garcia. And we got a foul. I believe it is on Beckham Bayless. That's his second personal.
First team foul on the quarter for the Pirates. Not shooting foul, sideline, West.
And that's the first team foul on the Pirates with 3:41 to go until halftime. Now here's Garcia. No good on that one. Here's Ellsworth. Haji Aliagic, guarded by Talkiavea. There's Bayless. 15 on the shot clock. He'll drive in, lay it up, no good. And a late whistle on West. And it'll be on David Garcia. And Bayless will go to the free throw line. Bayless at the for this season, averaging just under 18 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, just under 5 assists. He's shooting 43% from downtown. He's hit 43s this season. Effective shooting at the foul line. Before that one, he was 75%. And he connects on both. And a timeout called by Coach Smith. We'll keep it right here. And Cyprus has their biggest lead of the game at 6 now. As we get the clock synced up here, 2:52 to go. Tonight's game brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance, 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. Also brought to you by UCCU, Love Where You Bank, and by the Huntsman School of Business up at Utah State. As Coach Dupay giving final instruction to end the timeout. And it'll be West basketball coming out of the timeout. Looks like they added time on the clock, so we'll get it synced up. They put 3 minutes on the clock. Now here's Falatea. Now to Albertson. Falatea to Taukivea, and Haji Aliagic picks up the foul.
Foul number 22, Alan Haji, his second.
And that's his second personal. So Bayless with 2 and Haji Aliagic with 2. And coming in for the Pirates is number 21, Miles Laulu. He's a senior. Falatea, guarded by Fosta. He'll go up and he's fouled. And I believe that one's going to be called on Fosta. And it is. And that's his first. As everyone knows in Region 4, and probably around the state, the big 3, as they say at Cyprus, is Haji Aliagic, Fosta, and Bayless, as Taukivea misses the first free throw. And Bobby Muhammad will check back in, but two of the big 3 have 2 fouls, and the other one has 1. So 5 fouls between the 3 of them, which if you're West, that's what you want to do. If you're Cyprus, that's not exactly what you want. As he goes 0 for 2 on that trip for Taukivea. And Pautau goes by Pau. Finoti will come in, sophomore. And an offensive foul on Bayless. Or excuse me, 24 on Braden Rogers on a moving screen. Apologies, so that's the first foul on Rogers. There's Albertson to Falatea. He'll drive. Kick in the corner to Muhammad. Guarded by Ellsworth. Now we'll go to Finoti for 3. Yes! Pau Finoti from downtown. That's his first main 3 of the season. Came in 0 for 5 from downtown, and now he's got a 3-pointer on the season. And it brings the Panthers within 3. Fosta in the corner to Ellsworth for 3. Too strong on that one. Ellsworth grabs his rebound to Fosta. He'll step back for 3. That one's too strong. Taukivea controls. Now to Muhammad. They're looking to push. That was something Coach Trey said that they needed to do to stop West is transition defense and force them to slow down their offense. And we have a blocking foul and a no shot, but it looks like it'll be free throws anyway because it's over the limit, and Miles Laulu will pick up his first. So Albertson will go to the line. He's the leading scorer on this team, 15.8 points, nearly 6 rebounds, 5.5 assists. He's only missed 5 free throws this year, went 30 of 35, and he hit the first one. with 1:28 to go till half. And that one no good, so just his 6th miss at the line this year. That one's no good. And we have a foul on the floor on the Panthers, it looks like. And it's on Falatea. That's his 2nd personal. And that's the 5th team foul on the Panthers. And Coley Fosta will go to the line. In their last game against Hunter, Fosta had 13 points as he misses the first free throw. Matt Fox will check in for Finotti.
Panther check-in number 21, Matthew Fox.
And he splits the trip there. Finotti will come back in, and he will go in for Falatea, who has 2 fouls. 1:18 to go here in the half, and it's a 3-point lead for the Pirates. Winner will be in the driver's seat for the Region 4 title. Although the Huskies would have something to say too for Hillcrest. And a turnover as Fosta with the deflection that led to a steal. Now it's Rogers, and he'll go up, no good. And now Fox with the rebound. Albertson to Muhammad, and he travels. A little too quick on that. Muhammad's a quick guard, but took too many steps as he tried to gather. There's Fosta walking it up. About a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Finotti guarding Fosta. And a moving screen on Laulu. And Coach Trey just puts his hand to his forehead.
Panther ball baseline. 22.2 seconds left. No shot clock.
And the shot clock's turned off. And Albertson calls out the play. Albertson backdoor to Fox. Bayless. He deflects it. And 1.9 on the clock for the Panthers. Muhammad at the horn. And that one's too strong, and that's the end of the first half. Cyprus holds a 26-23 lead over the Panthers. In a game mainly full of turnovers and good defense. But we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with second half action. After this, you're watching the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. High School, the Pirates with a 26-23 lead in a Region 4 clash with the West Panthers. Trevor Allen here with you. Some early numbers from the first half leading the way for the Pirates. Coley Fosta with 9 points. Alan Hadjialiagic with 7. And then 5 points for Braden Rogers. 3 points for Cam Tingy and 2 points for Beckham Bayless. For the Panthers, Elijah Albertson with 7 to lead the way for West. And Matt Fox with 5. 3 points apiece for Falatea, Muhammad, and Finotti, and then a bucket for Isa Lopati. As West has the basketball to start the half, they'll go left to right as you watch it here on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app. Falatea for 3. That one's short, and Bayless goes out to Fosta. He'll go up and in. Fosta now in double figures with 11. And the 5-point lead here for the Pirates. The one storyline in that first half to maybe watch out for as Albertson turns the ball over is Bayless and Hadji Aliagic each have 2 fouls. Now here's Bayless, he'll control with 23 on the shot clock. Comes around to double screen. There's Fosta. Now to Hadji Aliagic. He'll fade away, short on that one. Albertson with the rebound. And Hadji Aliagic nearly had the steal and it goes out of bounds. Now he'll go into the backcourt, or into the front court now. Nearly had the steal. Falatea. Muhammad. He'll drive. He'll dump down to Taukiavea. And Coach DePay wants a foul, but it'll be out of bounds. Be West basketball down on the baseline with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Now back to Falatea. Albertson. Guarded by Bayless, 10 on the shot clock. Now to Fox for 3. Yes, Matt Fox from downtown. He's got 8. And now it's a 2-point lead for the Pirates. Fosta, guarded by Albertson, 2 of the top scorers in 5A. Hadji Aliagic, guarded by Taukiavea. He'll back down. Dump down to Rogers, and he'll put it up and in. Nice pass there. A good cut by Braden Rogers. And he's up to 7 points. Now a 4-point lead. Cross court, Muhammad. Kick out to Falatea for 3. That one's short. Taukiavea thought he had it. Bayless takes it away. Ellsworth on the run out. He'll lay it up. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Falatea will pick up the foul. That's his 3rd.
Lester Falatea, his 3rd. First team foul in the corner for the West Panthers. Our guy Sam Ellsworth for 2 tries. An official coach's warning is issued to the West High bench coach. Official warning.
And a warning given to Coach DuPay, or to the West bench, which means Coach DuPay. As Ellsworth knocks down both free throws. Albertson nearly had it turned over. And now David Garcia will come in for Albertson as Ellsworth couldn't control the steal. Here's Fox. Kick over to Garcia. And Fosta takes it away. Looking for the run out and tries to dunk it and he misses it. And a timeout called by West. And it's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:51 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cyprus with a 6-point lead here on the Rewind Sports Network.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Back here at Cyprus High School, the brand spanking new Cyprus High School. First year of the new school opening. Talking to the athletic director, Chad Stevens, of Cyprus, and he said that the school still's not completely done with construction. And he's like, it'll probably be until next school year before they get it completely done. But still, look at this facility, just beautiful. After over 100 years at the last school. Garcia. Muhammad in the corner for three. Yes.
Bucket's good.
And they say the bucket is good. Hold on, let's see what the officials say here. As Bobby Muhammad hits the three. They do say the three is good. And a foul on Coley Fosta.
Foul on number 1, Coley Fosta.
So a potential 5 or 6 point play here, or swing here for the Panthers. As Bobby Muhammad hit that three-pointer, and then a loose ball foul on Fosta. Now here's Finoti. Garcia. And Garcia turns it over. So just a three-point play there. Bayless, pump fakes, will drive in, kick out. Haji Aliagic for three, no good. Fosta and Rogers fight for it. Now Rogers is on the floor, and Coach Smith calls the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, we'll keep it here. Talking about the two leaders for these two teams is Eli Albertson and Coley Fosta. Fosta hitting the 1,000-point mark, as I mentioned a couple times. And Coach Smith said he's earned it. He's worked hard. He's been a consistent player throughout his career. Played varsity for 4 years, 3 years as a starter. And he is the first Pirate to reach the 1,000-point mark since Quentin Meza, when he was here, leading the Pirates to the 6A semifinals his senior year. And then for West, Eli Albertson. And Coach Dupay told me he's a good leader. He's vocal. He's basically a coach on the floor. He will have his teammates over for team dinner and feed them all. He also, after every home game, will pick up the trash in the bleachers. After just playing a game, he still does that. As Fosta lays it up and in, easy layup there. And then one last thing, there's a player on West who suffered a season-ending injury 2 weeks ago, had to have surgery, and when he went to the hospital from that injury, Albertson stayed overnight at the hospital as Garcia lays it up and in. He stayed overnight at the hospital to be with that player. And as I was getting those comments from Coach Dupay, he started tearing up. You could tell the emotion of what it's meant to coach Albertson the last 2 years at West. Bayless, crossover, fire, no good. And a flop warning on Bayless. It'll still be Cyprus basketball.
Panther checking number 15, Elijah Albertson, number 20.
Albertson will come in for Bobby Muhammad.
Pirate ball baseline.
And turnover on the Pirates. 3:23 to go here in the third quarter. Cyprus with a 3-point lead. Here's Garcia. Finoti. Now here's Talkiabe on the post. Backdoor to Finoti. He'll lay it up and in. Nice play there as Finoti was wide open on the backside. Now it's a 1-point game. Fosta. He tries to go to Haji Aliagic, and Talkiabe goes one-on-one. And a blocking foul on Haji Aliagic. And I think that's going to be his third foul. He was still moving. I agree with that call.
Second team foul on the Pirates.
He was still leaning and didn't give Taukivea enough space when taking that charge. You got to love the effort, though, from the sophomore. Both sophomores, actually. Taukivea and Haji Aliagic are sophomores.
Number 2, Cam Tingy, baseline West.
Cam Tingy back into the game for the Pirates. Taukivea, and it's taken away by Hengi. Here's Fosta. Tingy. Back to Fosta. He'll fire for 3. That one's off the front of the rim, and it's fought for and grabbed by West. Here's Albertson. Guarded by Bayless. Fox in the corner, and it rolls in. Matt Fox from downtown. That's his 3rd triple of the game. Bayless, Fosta. He'll go up, floater, rolls out. Now he grabs his own rebound, and he's fouled by Finotti. And West on a little bit of a run here. Now we're going to see what the officials are talking about. What's going on? They have a little conference.
Foul number 22, Al Ufanati, his first. Second team foul on the Panthers.
That's his second. Just seeing what the officials were talking about. Like, we knew the foul was on. Not sure what the conference was about, but we play on. As Fosta hits the first free throw. Has a chance to tie it up here with 2:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Glad to have you here on a Friday night. Basketball all over the state. We've got you covered here on KSLSports.com. That one rims out. Garcia on the rebound. Garcia throws it right to Braden Rogers. Fosta to Bayless in the corner, no good. And Albertson controls. There's Albertson. There's been a few times I've noticed that West is trying to force feed Taukivea. Cyprus has done a great job on taking away the post-entry passes. Finotti tries for his second 3 of the game, can't get that one to go. And Bayless has the rebound. I think he's near 7 or 8 rebounds right now as Hengi in the corner. No good, tipped out. And a foul on Albertson.
Foul number 15, Elijah Albertson, his second.
Oh, that's his second.
3rd team foul on the Panthers.
And Muhammad will come in for Garcia. Isa Lopati, Abraham Toronto will make his first appearance of the game, senior. There's Fosta. He'll go up, no good, tipped out. Controlled by Hengi to Tingy. He'll float it up, no good. Toronto with the block and the rebound. Now here's Muhammad. Now to Fox. We're under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. We got a good one here. Rogers guarding Albertson. Now here's Toronto. He'll drive in on Fosta, put it up, and they're going to say it's on the ground.
Foul number 1, Colby Fosta, his 3rd. 13 foul in the quarter for the Pirates. Non-shooting foul, baseline Panthers.
37.3 on the dot left. So the clock is synced up right now with the one in the gym. Muhammad, Tingy gets on the floor, tipped to Bayless. He'll spin, go up, and no good. Grabs the putback and can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line.
Foul number 22.
Costly turnovers
14 fouls.
for both teams as they're trying to create separation. It's been some costly turnovers as one team ends up going on a run, and then as they get about a 5 or 6 point lead, they then start turning the ball over to allow the other team to get back in as Bayless hits a free throw. Bayless toes the line, gets that one to go. 2 for 2 on that trip. And the Pirates retake the lead as the shot clock's turned off. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And checking in for the Pirates, number 4, Alex Rasmussen, as Toronto hits a 3 off the bench. Abraham Toronto puts the Panthers up by 2. 5 seconds. Take it away, Toronto. Now here's Rasmussen. Gets it back to Rogers up the horn, and it rolls out. And that is the end of the third quarter. We've got a good one. 8 more minutes at least coming up on the other side. You're watching high school basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Got a good one here at Cyprus High School. Trevor Allen here with you. 8 minutes to go at least here in regulation between the West Panthers and the Cyprus Pirates. I don't have the official stats on that, but I think the biggest lead from either team has been 5 points, maybe 6. But there's been a lot of lead changes. It's been a close one throughout, as we all expected. As West has the lead, 39-37. And West coming out of the timeout for the Pirates. They'll start with Tingy, Bayless, Haji Aliagic, Fosta, and Rogers. For the Panthers, Taufe'Avea, Toronto, Albertson, Muhammad, and Fox. And a foul on Muhammad.
Foul number 11, Bobby Muhammad, his second.
That's his second. And both players being spoken to by the official. Maybe a little trash talk. Play on. Here's Fosta, guarded by Albertson, as he's waiting for him at the timeline. Here's Haji Aliagic, 20 on the shot clock, guarded by Taufe'Avea. He'll spin, go into the paint, and they call a foul on Samu Taufe'Avea. That's his second personal. And Haji Aliagic is going to go to the line. And in the first 24 seconds of the quarter, West already has 2 fouls. And he hits both. All knotted up at 39. Toronto. Now to Albertson. He'll pump fake. Go to Toronto. He'll drive in, lose the ball. He'll get it back in the corner. Muhammad, it's deflected by Tingy. Now Muhammad has it. They've got numbers. And he'll go into the paint. He's fouled by Haji Aliagic.
Foul number 22, Haji Aliagic is fourth.
That's his 4th personal. Coach Trey Smith has some thinking to do as Muhammad's at the free throw line. And he hits the front of the rim on that one. And Matt Fox will head to the bench as Lester Falateo will check in for the Panthers. 7:07 to go. Coach Smith is going to keep Haji Aliagic in the game as Muhammad misses both free throws. Talkiavea hits the deck. Now they've got numbers. Tries to dump down to Rogers, and it's a turnover. Couldn't quite get it into the hands of Braden Rogers. Muhammad, Falatea to Toronto. Now they go to Talkiavea, and it goes off the front of the rim, and it's tipped out. That was a bunny right there for him, and he can't get it to go. Rogers, he'll spin, but he travels. Again, turnovers have been a big part of this game. I'm sure if I talk to both coaches after the game, they're going to say that was the big part of it, was turning the ball over. And right on cue, Toronto with the turnover. Now here's Haji Aliagic to Tingy. Blocked by Toronto, but then he fouls him. It was good up top, but then the body was what created the foul. So Toronto with his first foul. And Tingy hits the first free throw. On the season, Tingy has shot 7 free throws coming into this one. He's 5 of 7, and now he's 1 of 1 here. And that one rolls in, and Sam Ellsworth will come in for Tingy.
Number 15, Sam Ellsworth.
Now here's Albertson. Muhammad, guarded by Ellsworth. To Toronto. Back to Albertson. Guarded by Fosta. Now to Toronto with 15 on the shot clock. Goes behind the back. Now he'll go to Albertson. He'll fade away for 3 off the front of the rim. Finoti grabs the rebound. Dump down, nice pass to Falatea. Good ball movement there, when normally a player will just try to get the layup, but he read it right on that one. And we're all knotted up at 41. Haji Aliagic backing his way down. He'll go with the hook shot. He's good. The old school hook shot for Haji Aliagic. And Cyprus with the lead back. Falatea, kick out to Muhammad. And a foul on Bayless. That's his third. Coach Smith keeping him and Haji Aliagic in the game. Haji Aliagic has 4. Albertson. Now to Toronto, guarded by Rogers. Now here's Albertson. He'll spin, kick out to Finoti. Back to Albertson. He'll fire a deep 2, short, and Haji Aliagic controls. Allen bringing it up the floor. Guarded by Finoti. He'll come around, taken away by Albertson, tries to go to Muhammad and turns it back over. And now Fosta. Guarded by Falatea. Ellsworth. As we near the halfway point here in the fourth quarter. Muhammad gets on the floor with Bayless. And it's a shot clock violation. Good defense there by the Panthers.
Shot clock violation. Panther ball.
And Bayless might have got hit in the lower section.
Timeout on the floor, timeout.
And a timeout called by Coach Smith. He wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. This game brought to you by Tap Bank, home of the Tap Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's a fresh cut timeout from Savant Studios.
Now, when the Deseret News comes out with the preseason poll, it's voted on by the coaches in the region. They thought that Cyprus would win the region. Hillcrest would finish second, Kearns would finish third, West would finish fourth, then West Jordan, Hunter, Taylorsville, Granger. As it stands right now, Cyprus and Hillcrest are 4-0 in the region. West is 3-1. West Jordan and Granger are 2-2. Kearns 1-3. Taylorsville 0-4, as is Hunter. And it'll be Panther basketball coming out of the timeout. Albertson. There's Toronto. He'll put it up, no good. Grabs his own rebound. And they call a kick, and it's Cyprus basketball. And things are getting a little heated towards the officials, at least, from both coaches. Bobby Muhammad will check in for Matt Fox. Talpiavea heads to the scorer's table. He'll check in on the next dead ball. Here's Fosta. Guarded by Falatea, he'll drive, he'll put it up, and good! Coley Fosta. Good defense, better offense. Toronto, he'll lay it up and in the other way. And the Pirates lead is back to 2. 3.5 to go here in this one. Haji Aliagic to Fosta. 18 on the shot clock. Here's Bayless. Beckham. He'll turn and fade. And it rolls in. Beckham Bayless. There's Falatea. Albertson now. He controls after losing it. Falatea. Crossover on Bayless. Kick out to Finoti for 3. Rolls off. He gets his own rebound. Kick out to Falatea for 3. And that one's too strong. 2 good looks there for the Panthers. Finoti takes it away, and he'll have a run-out layup. Pau Finoti having a big game off the bench for the Panthers, and Coach Dupay wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Quickly, grab your popcorn and your snacks and your drinks. We got 2:28 left. Back after this, here on the Rewind Sports Network. 2:28 to go here in this one. Trevor Allen here with you. Shout out to Quinton on the camera, Parker on the scoreboard and the clock. As Sam Ellsworth inbounds as the Panthers press. Here's Haji Aliagic, now a handoff to Ellsworth. Sam will look for Coley, he's got him. He'll spin the other way and he'll lay it up, and too strong. Here's Falatea. He'll go up, he'll lose control. Now we'll go to Finoti with the putback, and he misses it. And it's a foul, loose ball foul on West. Finoti had the bunny right there with a chance to tie the ball game.
Kyle Uzaki his third. 14th on the Panthers in the quarter. Pirate ball, 2 minutes left in the game.
2 minutes to go. Here's Ellsworth, guarded by Albertson. Now here's Haji Aliagic, guarded by Talpiavea. He'll spin, hook, no good. Rebound by Falatea. He'll go to Muhammad. One guy to beat, and he'll lay it up, and he's fouled by Ellsworth. Muhammad with a chance to tie the game with 1:44 to go. Each team has 2 timeouts. West has 4 team fouls, so next foul on them will send Cyprus to the free throw line. For the Pirates, they have 3 team fouls, so still need 1. They have 1 more to give. Muhammad went 0 for 2 on his last trip to the charity stripe. And that one's too strong. Muhammad. That one's off the front of the rim, and Braden Rogers grabs the rebound. 4 missed free throws for Muhammad. Hadji Aliagic go down to Bayless. It's blocked by Fanotti, but they call the foul. At least on my end, I'm up here, over here on the near side. I thought it was a block, but not sure what it was on that front side. So I'll give the official that credit. I have no idea what happened on the backside. As Bayless hits the free throw. Still a 1-possession game with 90 seconds to go. And Coach Dupay wants to call a timeout. Exactly 90 seconds to go here in this one. The Cyprus Pirates with a 3-point lead. Beckham Bayless with 1 more free throw. Coming out of the timeout. As Coach Trey Smith sporting his brand new suit. Maybe we'll get Quinton to shine on that bad boy. Look at that. Coach Smith. I'll tell you what, he has a strong suit game. I've known Coach Smith for a long time, and he knows how to dress, I'll tell you that. Bayless with a chance to put the Pirates up by 2 possessions. And that one rolls out, tipped and controlled by Falatea. Still 1-possession game. Don't need a 3. Talkiavea. Back to Falatea. Now to Fox. He'll fire for 3. Short. Albertson chases it. Hits it off of Ellsworth. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay West basketball. Great hustle there by Albertson. .109 to go. In the corner is where Falatea is. Now he goes to Albertson. Fresh shot clock for the Panthers. Guarded by Rogers. 22 on the shot clock. Albertson to Fox in the corner. He'll drive. Tries to kick out, deflected by the Pirates. Now here's Ellsworth. And he'll lay it up, gets the bucket and the foul! Sam Ellsworth. The junior has a chance to put the Panthers up, or the Pirates up by 6 with 47.5 seconds to go in this one. Big play there. Turnover leading to a bucket and 1. And Ellsworth looking to capitalize. And he hits it. Ellsworth, by the way, that's his first free throw he's attempted all season. And a timeout taken by Coach Smith. It's a full. We'll take it with them. Back with the final 47.5 after this, here on the Rewind Sports Network. .47.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cyprus with a 6-point lead over the West Panthers in what has been a tightly contested ball game throughout. This is probably Cyprus's biggest lead of the game. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. West is over the limit. Cyprus has one more foul to give. Muhammad to Fox. And we've got a foul away from the ball. And it's on Ellsworth.
Number 4 for the Pirates.
And that's the last foul that they're able to give. Albertson to trigger. On the sideline. Go to Talkiavea. Hands off to Albertson. Dump down to Talkiavea. He'll put it up and in. And Coach Dupay uses his last timeout with 35.1 to go. We'll take one last break. Back with the final 35.1 after this. 35.1 to go. West is out of timeouts. Both teams will be over the limit. Cyprus has 14 fouls, but the next foul will put them over the limit. And Coach Trey Smith has one timeout remaining. It'll be Cyprus basketball. Haji Aliagic can run the baseline. And it's a 4-point lead. Now to Bayless. To Fosta. He'll throw it down to Ellsworth. Now he's going to dribble it back out, and Talkiavea will get him for the foul. Ellsworth has hit one free throw tonight, and it's his only free throw of the season. With a chance to ice the game. Shot clock is turned off. And Ellsworth misses.
Panther check number 32, Abraham Toronto. Check that. Number 21, Matthew Fox.
Matt Fox will check in. Got to keep the shooter on the floor now. And he goes 0 for 2 on that one. And they're on the floor. Here's Muhammad. 21 seconds. And it's deflected out of bounds by Fosta.
19.1 seconds left.
19.1 to go. Albertson, pump fakes. Now to Fox. He'll fire a deep three. No good. And it's tipped and chased by Bayless. Now here's Haji Aliagic. And Matt Fox fouls him.
Foul number 21, Matthew Fox is first. For the situation.
And that'll send Haji Aliagic to the free throw line. Haji Aliagic hits the first.
Panther checking, Abraham Toronto.
Abraham Toronto will check back in for Bobby Muhammad. And he misses the second. 5-point lead. Albertson. And he's fouled by Rogers. With 2 seconds on the clock.
Foul number 24, Brady Rogers, his second. Number 5 for the Pirates in the quarter. Number 15, Albertson.
Albertson will go to the free throw line. For a chance to bring them within 3, they're going to have to foul quick or get a steal in a 3, and it's going to be hard. And he misses the free throw. So that's out of the question now.
Now they're checking number 11.
West is going to drop their second game in region. As Albertson hits that one. Meanwhile, Cyprus will stay undefeated in the region. As Muhammad with the foul on Coley Fosta.
Foul number 11, Bobby Muhammad, his third. For the situation since Coley
Fosta will go to the free throw line with .4 to go in this one. So, as I mentioned, West will drop to 5-9 on the season, 3-2 in Region 4 play. They will next be in action on Tuesday at Granger. And then they will finish off the first round of region play, playing everybody once, at Taylorsville next Friday for the Pirates. They will improve to 11-3 on the season at 5-0 in region play. They will next be in action on Tuesday at Hillcrest. And that'll do it. Final score, Cyprus 53, West 48, in what was a great basketball game from two region contenders. A valiant effort from West Panthers, but Cyprus coming up with just a couple of more plays and will now face a tough test on Tuesday at Hillcrest. For Quentin on the camera, for Parker on the scoreboard, I'm Trevor Allen, wishing you all a good night, great weekend, and we'll see you next time on another high school basketball stream here on your exclusive home for championships at the high school level in Utah, KSLSports.com. Good night.